Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat are prepared to have one of the most crazy offseasons yet. Should they keep Dragic and Andre Iguodala? Should they re-sign Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson? Or should they even keep Tyler Hero? The Miami Heat can do so many things with this roster this offseason, and it's something that I would say is a blessing in disguise. They can get that big fish. Kawhi Leonard can come to town. With the right package, they might be able to obtain Damian Lillard. However, if they aren't able to do that, what should be their next move? Now, before I get started on the video, you guys, we have to get the YouTube stuff out of the way. The goal for this channel is 1,000 subs before July. In order to get to that goal, you guys gotta give me that HBO special. If you don't know what that is, that's the Help a Brother Out special. So help a brother out and smash that subscribe button. I know I've been slacking a little bit, you guys, because I've been trying to get my voice back and it's getting a little bit better. But I appreciate you guys for always staying tuned in, and I appreciate your love and support. I don't want to waste any more time, you guys. So DC, let's get it. Now, like I said before to you guys, the Miami Heat, they're in an interesting position. They're headlined by Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, two guys that are on the defensive second team. And if they were healthy all season, who can say that they wouldn't have made that first team? Of course, they underachieved against the Milwaukee Bucks. So we'll just have that discussion another day. NBA free agency is approaching, and the Miami Heat have so many things they can do. Now, whenever it comes to trades, I don't want to talk about draft picks. Whenever it comes to off the free agency, I don't know what they're going to do with Andre. I don't know what they're going to do with Dragic. But still, this is something that I would say is realistic, but would be difficult for the Miami Heat to do. You see, Victor Oladipo, he turned down what? About $45 million whenever he was with the Houston Rockets. But we all know he wanted to end up with this Miami Heat organization. We all know that it's a possibility that he doesn't play until November. It's a possibility that he doesn't play the entire season for the Miami Heat next year if he resigns. So, what I've been hearing that's looming in the air is that he can sign a prove it deal. And you guys know what a prove it deal is. That's a prove it to me that once you come back, you'll be able to get in top form. Once you get back, you can sit up there and show us that at least coming off the bench, you can average 15 points a game. And if not that, play defense at an elite level, fit into the scheme of the Miami Heat organization. So let's just say that the Miami Heat can convince Victor to sign a 2-year, $26 million deal with a player option. And don't bash me, you guys, because I've seen people say 2 years, $20 million, which I thought was ridiculous. But let's just say $13 million because he might not even play next year. And of course, other teams will be able to give him like what? 4 years, $80 million, $100 million? But that's teams that's hoping for him to come back from injury. Miami Heat will let him ease in. They will give him a better deal if he proves to be better than what he is coming back off of injury. Pat Riley, he's that guy that has the trust of players. So maybe he will sign with the Miami Heat just on a friendly, lucrative deal. Now, this would be the biggest thing for the organization this offseason. And I'm saying this because DeMar DeRozan is a free agent. That's a guy that is a mid-range maestro, a guy that has playoff experience. Whenever it comes to DeMar DeRozan, that's another tricky thing because I know he wanted to play in Los Angeles a few years back, but he ended up being loyal to Toronto. Whenever it comes to his situation, I really think that money isn't even an object anymore. I know he wants to win an NBA title, and I really believe he doesn't want to join forces with a super team. That's something that Miami Heat isn't. They're not a super team. They haven't been for years. So, in order for him to join this Miami Heat organization, just off of that would be something great. On top of that, I would say that Kyle Lowry joining with DeMar DeRozan is something that's really possible. These guys sniffed the NBA Finals so many times, but they always ran into LeBron James. They were always a great pair, but whenever you run into the King, you already know what happened in the Eastern Conference. They never made it. Paul George and the Indiana Pacers never made it. So we can't just put the whole thing on them. Who's to say that if they didn't trade him for Kawhi Leonard, then he wouldn't have a ring right now? But that's neither here nor there. That's something that's in DeMar's head right now. So him being able to reunite with one of his closest friends would be something truly amazing. The Miami Heat can spin this in their favor. Pat Riley can give them both 2 years, $30 million. And it's possible because this late in their career, you can tell that they're not looking for these gigantic contracts. They're looking for a nice stable situation, a nice team that they can go to and possibly contend for a ring. What would a lineup look like with Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and I don't care, they could get a center that's at least 7 feet, play a decent amount of defense, a young guy, I don't know, get something in a draft, an unrestricted free agent. The Miami Heat organization, they're good at developing players. So let's see what they tend to do. Now, I'm really just talking to you guys because it's something that is a possibility, but is it something that can happen? I'm not too sure. But the Miami Heat are known for doing some miraculous things. Pat Riley is one of those guys that's hungry, that can't give you a pitch. So let's not put it past him right now. Before I head out, you guys, make sure you follow me on all of my Instagram pages and follow me on all of my other ScottyIce channels. I appreciate all you guys' love and support, and you know that. So smash that subscribe button as much as you like. Also, the question for today is, do you think that the Miami Heat can sign 3 players like Victor Oladipo, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, or even someone to replace Kyle Lowry in like Spencer Dinwiddie? And do you think the Miami Heat can make it to at least the Eastern Conference Final next year with the right moves? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Like I said before, I appreciate you guys loving your support. This your boy ScottyIce, aka Baby Brian, and you already know, I'm out.